Hi everybody, welcome back to Subnautica. We're on board the escape pod, which is it's really smoking. Like I don't know, maybe if it runs out of power or something, it'll do like a mini quantum detonation, kind of like the Aurora did, but it's a little mini escape pod. I hope that that's not the case. Anyway, I've come back here to grab the what little titanium we have left. We don't have much, but we should have enough to make a fabricator in our new base, which is just down here. And also, a locker so that we can start storing stuff. Like these disgusting, creepy vine seed cluster things that we were picking up last time. Pretty gross. Alright, let's get a fabricator. We can just shove the fabricator here. I think that should be fine. And let's also get a wall locker for now, so that we can store all of our junk in here. Well, junk that we don't need to take with us anyway. We could just call this junk that we don't need to take with us anyway. Or just short junk is fine. We got quartz, we got salt, we got some titanium. We managed to get some gold somehow. I don't even know how. We got a survival knife and a habitat builder, which we need. Flares, I guess we can take with us, but we do not need to take acid mushrooms or table coral samples. We'll take some water and nutrient blocks because you never know. And actually, let's just leave all this crap behind too, because we really don't need to take it with us. We'll only need it when we get back. We need to make... Oh, actually, before we go, we could really do with having a scanner, right? Because we need to get blueprints, and we're going to need to find blueprints and, you know, get them. Can't even use the fabricator here. I don't even know what we're going to need. I'm assuming that we don't need these creepy vine clusters to make one. It's probably going to be something similar to like what we needed for the habitat builder for the scanner. Probably be like a computer chip and a battery or something like that. But we'll have to go up here and see. And then we have to go and scour the ocean for blueprints for all the cool stuff that we can make. All right, let's see. So tools, we want this thing, the scanner, which needs a battery, which actually I think I've got everything I need to make a battery. Is that right? Do I? No, I need some copper ore. Where the hell do you get copper ore from again? I think sometimes you get it from these little things. You can get titanium from them too, which, you know, we kind of need some titanium. Not like a ton of it, but a little bit. And then apparently, well, occasionally it drops copper ore as well. So we just need one for the battery. We've got the acid mushrooms. So let's just scour around a little bit for it. Maybe we can collect some food while we're out here too. And stab a manatee into his big dangling ball sack. Or maybe his really huge stomach as well. I guess these guys are, like, not aggressive at all. They seem to not really like me that much. They just seem to swim away every time. Which sucks, because I'm down here all by myself, and all I want is a friend. And, you know, sometimes when you can't find a friend, you'll settle for anything. In my case, I would settle for a manatee as a friend, but it seems that the manatee won't have me. You could almost make, like, a rhyming rap song about that, can you? Like, it almost all rhymes, but just not quite. Like, there's just something a bit weird and missing from it. Like, it would need to be tightened up by somebody like Kanye or something. You know, just to give it that extra edge. But, you know, maybe that's something I just need to work on while I'm spending so much time by myself under the ocean. You know, your mind wanders sometimes, doesn't it? You're just by yourself, doing your own thing. You know, you start thinking about different things. Barry Manilow and, you know, his back catalog of hits stuff. And then you start to think, you know what? How did Manilow do it? You know, was he just swimming? Was he just partaking in a bit of scuba one day by himself, and then he just sort of started humming, and then, you know, next thing you know, it's like, Mandy, my brother, you are older than me. I think that might be a different song, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a different song. Anyway, we got the copper that we need. We also have a little bit of salt as well, which we can use to make some better water than the water that we have, which is good. And crucially, we'll be able to make this scanner thing now, which is really good, actually. Oh, looks like we got a new message on our answering machine. Cool. Test entry number 4 occurred at 10 minutes, apparently. This is really good. Fine. So we want to be able to make a scanner. So we need some copper and some stuff. And then we can make unscanner. Alright, blueprints. Come at me. Oh. Why did it go all quiet all of a sudden? Ah, there they are. Okay, the manatees are back. Excellent. Oh, man. Okay, let us try to get some food quickly so that before we go out, we can have something to eat and drink, because we're going to need to, because we don't want to die. I mean, having said that, it doesn't matter if we die. Like, it's not the end of the world, but, you know, it is nice to actually sort of fill up on your vitals. Are we full? No, we're not. Okay, great. Let's go try to pick up this guy, or at least just grab onto that weird dangling ball sack thing that he's got behind him. I don't know. Maybe that would make them aggressive. Maybe that's all it would take. You know, normally they're not aggressive until you enrage them by farting around with their dangling ball sack thing at the back. That's just enough to get them going big time. Alright, I think that's enough food. Probably get a little bit of water, and then we can go hunting for blueprints. So we're gonna need to, right? We're gonna need some blueprints so bad. What do we have? God, none of the good stuff. I mean, I'm all about the Gary fish. Like, I think the Gary fish is probably the best. Boomerangs, not so much. And those other peeper guys are really hard to catch because they're really fast. But anyway, beggars can't be choosers, right? Just gotta eat what we got. Especially at this point in the game. Alright, we got a couple of bottles of water too, so let's eat these things. These things should rehydrate us a little bit, not much. Oh look, and our health is regenerating as well. We might actually have to drink 2 full bottles of water. I really have no idea how we stand with this wetsuit and, you know, peeing in it and stuff like that. Because, to my mind, 2 bottles of water is way too much. Like, we're just gonna be every 5 minutes peeing. But I guess, you know, you're under the water, you're in a wetsuit. This guy probably just, like, pees his pants all the time. Probably just doesn't even care. Alright, we have some metal salvage there that I totally forgot about, but let's start storing some of this crap in here so that we don't take it with us, so that if we find a lot of cool stuff while we're out, we can use that. Gosh, we already need another wall locker if we can do that. Alright, should we be going out in the middle of the night? I don't see that it really matters. I mean, the under the ocean is quite well lit, it turns out. Look at this. I mean, I can see pretty much everything. Without a pray, there we go. We found something already. A bioreactor. Alright. Perfect. We've found a fragment already. I mean, it wasn't the best fragment, it's gotta be said. I mean, there's definitely other things we could do with getting first, but it'll do for now. And while we're out here, we might as well collect quartz because you always need it. We might as well grab salt with the new texture, which looks fantastic. And we might as well collect salvage and stuff, which fills up your inventory very quickly, so maybe not so much, but crap. And let's also remember to make it to the surface a couple of times as well, so that we don't, you know, drown. What the fuck? We just, like, is that just like a weird angle of the aurora? Oh, it's the top bit, I see. Oh man, it looks really nice at night. I don't think I've ever looked at it at night before. That's pretty cool. Alright. So we're still hunting around for blueprints and anything else that we can get our grubby hands on while we're down here, right? We're just gonna slowly have a nice casual swim over here to see if... Hey, who's that? See if anyone's following me around. It's like some sort of dolphin. There's some sort of sinister porpoise attacking me. No. Okay, we've gotten too close to the radiation now, and I've taken a little bit of damage. So we can't go this way. Was that actually towards the... Oh, God, yeah, it was. Okay, we don't really want to head towards the aurora. Not if we can help it anyway, because I think when you get close to the aurora, that's when the Satans of the sea start to spawn. And really, I mean, it would be ideal if they never spawned, because they're assholes. But if you do have to make them spawn at some point, you're best to have like your own little personal submersible. Maybe we can chuck that into like the Kanye thing too, because that kind of rhymes too. Personal submersible. It's a bit of a tongue twister too. I bet you can't say that like 3 or 4 times in a row really fast, and it not sound like something else completely. Oh shit, I thought that was a fragment. It's not. And we're now being attacked by... Oh no, look, they butt heads. What a dodge. Hey, shit, that was amazing. I mean, I was like kind of saying that we could see a lot at night before, but we can't really. I mean, not, especially when we get like into this area. It's very dark. Like, we really need the sun to come out so we can actually see what we're doing. I can make a flashlight, and maybe I should make a flashlight. And I've got flares on me, but I really don't want to use flares unnecessarily. Like, flares are the kind of thing, I think, in a video game that you hang on to until you really, really need to. But oftentimes, actually, you just die with, like, 20 flares in your inventory because you're always too scared to use them just in case you, like, need them. Fuck! Where are the fucking blueprints? Holy crap! I mean, we could make a little Jesus before we find a blueprint, but, of course, we have to find the blueprints to make a little Jesus in the first place. Whoa. Oh, that's nice. What the fuck is that? Hey, what is this? Oh, it's like a little egg with like an octopus. Shit, what the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Does anyone know? What the hell just bit me? What the fuck is that? Okay, I'm freaking out here. Are we just like caught in some vines? Oh my god. Whew. Jesus Christ. What the hell? I was just looking at that alien egg. Where was that? It's like over here? Oh, you know what? It was probably one of those guys. Probably just snuck up below me and just bit me, but like I couldn't. Oh, look. Look what Papa found. That's right. It's a little bioreactor fragment. Whoa. Oh, isn't that satisfying? Okay, so bioreactor. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I've never made a bioreactor before, but I get the sense that maybe because it's the first blueprint that you find, that maybe they want you to tech that way somehow. So like maybe the idea is that you use a bioreactor until you sort of get off to different biomes and stuff, and then you start getting like solar panels and stuff like that. I mean, bioreactor, I think you just put a bunch of crap into it and it like mulches it down and turns it into power. I mean, at least that's my understanding of it. But again, I've never actually made one in this game, so I mean, I could just be lying. We could try to make one. Fucking, should we do it? We need some titanium and some lubricant. I've got everything I need for... Actually, I think I've got everything I need. I think maybe one more piece of scrap would do it. In titanium side, but we definitely have some creepy vine stuff so that we can make some lube. Oh man, I didn't realize that we'd be making lube so soon. I mean, normally it takes a little while, but god, it's nice. All right, well, there's just like some bonus titanium there too. I mean, we could do with getting some scrap. Okay, great. There's a whole bunch of... No, that's not even scrap. I thought that those were like two big hulking pieces of scrap, but they're not. Man, our base is in a pretty cool spot this time, though. This is nice. I'm liking this. All right, fine. Let's get a little bit more air actually, and we'll dive down and get some scrap. Even though I think that maybe we might have enough titanium, because we do have a piece of scrap in our inventory, plus 1. Okay, no, maybe we don't. We need 4 for the bioreactor, right? And I'm kind of looking forward to making one. Maybe you can just shove a bunch of fish into it. That would be nice. It just like, you know, chews them all up and makes energy out of chewing up fish. That would be nice. Oh, here we go. All right, let's put the knife away so that we can swim a little bit faster. We'll scoop this up and we'll head back to the escape pod, right? To use the fabricator so that we can bust down all of this stuff. Fuck, I still don't know what actually attacked me in the middle of the night. Something snuck up on me and bit my crotch. I'm sure of it. I don't know. I'm not even really that scared. I'm more just disappointed in the sea, generally, at this point. It wasn't the best. Alright, titanium, good. More titanium. Apparently you get 4 per scrap. I didn't realize that, so it's worth remembering. And we need some lube too, right? Oh shit, we're gonna have to go back down to the base now. The good news is, though, is that once we have a bioreactor working, if we can get it working, we can use the fabricator inside the base, which would be nice, right? But for now, we're gonna have to grab this and that and go back up to the escape pod just to make some lube. Hopefully this is our last trip back to the escape pod. That'd be great. I mean, I like the escape pod as much as the next guy, but I don't know. Coming back up here like all the time is like a little bit cumbersome, right? All right, lube. Oh shit. We need 3. We need 3. I can't believe it. God. That is so many for lube. I'm outraged. Are there any this way, or do we have to go back this way? Oh, for Christ's sake. See, the problem is I'm so lazy. See, I don't like going out again when I don't really need to. I mean, in this case, I do need to, but geez, I could have really done without it. Having said that, though, it's always nice to come out here. Should we grab? No, let's just grab 2. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll grab this salt on the way back to you. No, our inventory is totally full. We can't even do that. All right. Now we can finally go make our lube. And then once we've made the lube, we've got enough titanium, we can make this bioreactor and try it out. Because again, I've never actually done it before. Lube, present yourself. Look at that. Oh man. It's like a full gallon of lube and it's mine, all mine. What the hell? Is everything alright down here? Fucking, we got just these like resident manatees fucking hanging out down here. It's really annoying. Alright, how does this thing work? Can we just like put it out here? Or does it have to go like, oh, I see. What is this? Okay, should we just build it back here? What the hell? Okay. I mean, I'm not sure about the texture. Maybe it's like not complete. Should we put a creep vine cluster in? Bioreactor charge. Left click. Oh. Compost creep vine. So we need creep vine over time for reliable energy. So we need 3 creep vine samples apparently. What am I doing? I don't even need to go up there. And some, what was that? Fungal something? Anyway. Let us get some air and we'll go get some creep vine samples and then we'll power this baby up hopefully. That's pretty cool. So it does actually just compost like a bunch of crap. Okay, should we cut it? Okay. Is that enough? What is it? Creep vine samples. Wonderful. Okay, we got more than we needed, but that's just extra juice for the old bioreactor, right? Okay, and a fungal sample. Where the hell do I get a fungal sample from? Anyone? I need to drop some shit off. Oh my god, we're full up. Like everything's full. So we have old creepvine samples, which have gone bad now apparently, and then we got this creepvine seed cluster as well, which is like just taking up a tremendous amount of space. Where do I get a fungal sample? We might have to do this like another way. Well, I have to figure out how to get a fungal sample first, so maybe I'll figure that out and come back. That's table coral. Is it like something to do with like this stuff around here? Maybe you have to scrape it off his ball sack. Or maybe it was that egg. Oh god, I don't know, actually. What's this? Hey, what's this crap? Maybe we can just like do... No. No, that's not fungus, apparently. Shit. Fungal sample. Maybe you have to scrape it off this guy. Okay, let's not scrape it off that guy. Maybe we have to go like into a cave or something. Oh, you know what? I bet you we have to like swim into a cave. I'm not swimming in here. Well, I'm too scared. I like how I'm saying to you that I'm not scared of this game at all, and then clearly I am, because I won't even swim into a cave or go in there with my personal submersible either. It won't catch me inside any caves, that's for sure. I don't mind like these shallow ones, but it's just the really deep, creepy ones. The problem is in these caves is that you got those fucking guys that explode, and they make like this really creepy ass sound. They open up and they send a little guy after you. Holy shit. It just like goes right through me every time. Alright, well fine. Fungal samples, I will try to figure out. Hey, what's this? Oh, look at this, it's hidden. Oh, joy to the world. Look at that. We only need 2 more of those. Fantastic. Okay, so we found sea moth fragments as well, which is very good. Is that another one? Or is that something else? Nah, it's just a bit of salt. Okay, so these fragments are like kind of well hidden now too. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but they're just like, they're not very easy to see. Like, you have to get in quite close. Maybe it'll be easier to see them at night with the headlights on, a sea moth, but that's not going to help us get the sea moth, though, is it? So we're going to have to remain vigilant. All right, excellent. Well, I will figure out what's going on with this fungus stuff that we need for the generator, and I will join you next time where that eel is humping my base. Anyway, let's hide in here from him. Yeah, I'll be back next time. We'll figure out the fungus thing. We'll get the generator working, and we will continue building ourselves up and getting there with this game. I think the first major goal is probably to get a radiation suit and go over to the Aurora, right? And weld it, or patch it up so that it's not leaking radiation anymore. I think that'd be kind of cool because I've never done it. And then following that, we'll get the Cyclops and stuff as well. So we have like some short-term goals and then some long-term goals as well. It's nice. Excellent. All right, well, as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!